welcome. It's Gilly Kube. I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. I've got an idea, so I just have to explain it as I do it. I'm using these 2 rounds as my templates or as my tools for skinny dipping, but I'm going to put 2 on there. I'll explain as we go along, so I'll keep these aside for now. And I'm going to use all sort of earthy colours. So my beginning thingy-dover is, I'm just going to shove some white on there this a ways. Hopefully it'll reveal itself as we go along. If not, you know, it was an experiment. So actually I probably think I need to go further up the canvas than that. Don't want to put too much paint because that's why I'm calling this technique a skinny dip, meaning it's a very skinny amount of paint that you'll use. Now I did think this was burnt umber, but I'm kind of thinking it's probably a very deep burgundy. It looks burnt umber. I mixed it ages ago. It is burgundy, look. I hope that it turns out now it's not the colour that I thought it was, but there you go. I'm going to use the sponge brush. Meg, behave yourself. She's teasing my other dog, so I'm going to just go over, as I call it, my skinny dipping, with a skinny amount of paint. I will go over the whole canvas. Wow, those colours are actually really nice. They're beautiful. So I'll save that to maybe do my edges after I've finished. Just do a bit of no, I won't. I'm going to place 1, drop it in. I'm going to place another. I want a little bit of space between them, you'll see why. And I'm just going to press them into my canvas. And they kind of do create like a suction. And yes, only a small amount of paint under there. Hence why I'm calling my new technique skinny dipping. So while I've got those there now, I'm going to put some paint all around my leftover. I've got a fair bit planned for this. If it turns out how my head envisaged in a dream through the night when I woke up, I had to write it down. So this is my champagne gold, and it's made up of 50% metallic gold, 50% metallic silver, and I just love it because it actually helps all the other paints glisten once dry. And this is obviously the very deep Meg, behave yourself, you naughty girl. I won't even tell you what she's trying to do to her sister, but it's rude. Anyway, Meg. So that's the Duvalaki. That's the that. Meg, get out of it. She doesn't want you doing that. Don't blame her. Oh goodness. Tried to put the dogs out when I'm painting, and they come back through the other doggy doorway. I'm going to pour this little bit of pearlescent. I'm going to have to put that rude little girl away. Oh my goodness. So don't worry if you think she's using too much paint, because if it goes onto my lovely waterproof paper or my wax paper, happy days, because I just scrape it up and reuse it. Or you can use it for the skins to make something. Anyhow, let's get on with this. So I haven't put too much really because I have to blow it out. So I'm going to hold each piece down. Let's go through it. This is the best part. It is absolutely the best part now. I've got to find somewhere to put those. Right. Best to use something to lift your little skinny dip tools, my little MDF. Oh wow, 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 wow. That's absolutely fine the way that's left it. I'm realising now why it's done it, because I've got 2 lumps of paint stuck on there, so it's lifted the whole thing. But this side shouldn't be the same. Bit disappointed, but I'm gonna try something else. That's how I wanted it. So I'm gonna have to push this one on it. See how this one works on it. I realised now I have a bit of paint stuck and it's lifted it, but as you know, you get these things happen. Meg, stop it. That, I love this skinny dip effect. It's got so many possibilities. Meg, come on. Jeez Louise. Let's lift this, see if it's any better. Yeah, it's got a natural balloon kiss there, look. I will work this out in a second, and probably better to work it out when it's dry for what I've got planned in there, but absolutely love, love, love this. Now, I have done with other ones I've done of this technique, I've blew some of the paint in, but I did actually want a more defined line for what I've got planned for it when it's dry. You two are really naughty. Okay, I'm going to leave this to dry. I'm super happy with the colours, so while I'm waiting for it to dry, I will definitely actually, looking at this now, I might just do something else. Change your plan, change your plan. I'm going to use those same colours and I'm going to do a little river, cry me a river. A river of paint through there in the same colours. So it's leaving that lovely skinny dipped background. Hopefully. If this goes awry, I will be changing it. These colours are fabulous actually. So if you're a colour person that tells me, I'll write all your colours down, Gilly. And so that was, oh, I didn't want the white. What did I want? I wanted the darker gold. So just the white, the champagne gold, 50% gold, 50% silver mix. And this is just metallic gold. And my Berry Delicious is, you can start with purple and add more red and a blob of black. It'll send it deep cherry. Or I usually make my own is the deep red, add phthalo blue or a very dark blue, mix it, just add in a bit until you get the colour tone you want, and if you want it even darker, then add a blob of black, just a little bit at a time. So let's do this anyhow. Let's go. bit more of this in here. Wow, wow, wow. I'm not sure what it looks like, your perspective. Turn it around because I think it needs to be like this, but I can blow some more of that paint out to look more floaty in here. I love that dark cherry there with that gold. I've been told there's another lady that does a technique where they leave the background and a circle, but it is a painted background. It's not a skinny dipped background. So it's a different variation, and we can all come out with our own variations. It's not, there's no rules, remember. Only rule is your rules, because it's your art. I definitely think that probably after that's dry, I can add some acrylic paint to put a few more whirls and things in there to soften up and make the edges more interesting, or, you know, make it more floaty. Probably do it like when it dry or wet, whatever you choose, but I just love this skinny dipped effect in the back where it's not so much fluid art, it's, you know, creates a whole different texture, dimension. I just love it. So I've been doing all different variations of it, in different art pieces, different colours, and certainly different compositions. So probably when it's dry, I will outline the circle better, because I still love that it's the circle. See this one where I stuffed up with that got so many different things in my head for this one. I love it. I love that very deep, very delicious. So we'll let it dry and we'll be back. We will be back. Actually, standing back looking at this now, I mean, and I'm going to leave it to dry, but I thought I'd just jump back in, because you'll say, well, how did that happen? I think this one deserves a few balloon kisses to soften areas. I mean, it might even look very nice with a bit of the dark colour further of the deep cherry or deep berry delicious, because that is so beautiful in there. Oh yes, soften that bit up. The balloon is a fabulous tool in acrylic fluid art, I find. Oh, look at those. If you don't want to add the balloon kisses, that's absolutely fine, remember. You do with your art as you please, but I love, love, love my balloon kisses. And so my art, my rules, my way. I'm going to need to tidy up that, but there you go. It's softened it a bit, and it's probably like crazy equal. But I just love those dry, deep backgrounds. And standing back here now, where I thought that maybe when it's dry, this will need repainting. I love that effect in it. This one, not so much, but, you know, In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm super happy with those colours. Super happy with them. Okay, we'll be back when it's all dry.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm